What is up, everyone, and welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction was the winner of our Patreon poll for Voice Play and Friends. The winner was, of course, undoubtedly Geoff Castellucci's solo release, which is called The Last Goodbye. There was no doubt this one was going to win. Every time Geoff drops a new song, he wins that poll immediately. Sometimes, even if there's been a Voice Play release as well as a Geoff release, Geoff will still manage to nudge out the win. People adore this guy. It is no shock. I adore him. He is amazing. I can't wait to see what this is going to be because it's apparently from The Hobbit. I don't actually know. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I love it. I like The Hobbit. The Hobbit's great. The movies don't quite get to the same level for me as what the Lord of the Rings do, and it's just really the difference between the practical effects versus a lot of the CGI and green screen stuff that happened in The Hobbit. Taking all that aside, though, there have been so many amazing songs that have come out of The Hobbit, both from a book side of things and from a movie side of things. I can't, off the top of my head, think of what The Last Goodbye is. Maybe I'll know it once I start hearing it. If I don't, then it's going to be a whole new experience for me, and I absolutely love that. But either way, we're going to get Dwarven Geoff. We're going to get some Hobbit songs. I'm so keen for it. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give the original a like and a comment, and subscribe to Geoff Castellucci if you haven't already, because the man is a god amongst bass singers, and we are going to get into this. This is Geoff Castellucci's The Last Goodbye. Let's go.
I saw the light fade from the sky. On the wind I heard a sigh.
You never quite know with Geoff where it's going to start off. You never quite, because we know he can do the up high, he can do the chest, he can do the down low. And I completely, like, going into a Geoff song, I'm like, yep, it's a bass song, it's going to be bassy. But every time one starts off, I'm like, oh gosh, what is that? From the moment I click play on starting the actual video, there's this little voice that comes into my head and goes, wait, how is he going to start it? Because I'm never ready when he starts off a song as a bass note and it's just straight away, oh, hits you like you've been socked in the chest. I am never ready for it. And he does it so often, but because there's just the occasional song thrown in there where it's not that, my brain's always like, maybe this one won't be. Maybe. Yep, it was. It 100% was.
When I heard a sigh, as the snowflakes cover my fallen brothers, I will say this last goodbye. Night is now falling, so ends this day. Now calling, and I must away.
The way he slid down on that I note to just give you the goosebumps is insane. Also, there is something Geoff does that he does so well that I'm not even going to be able to describe properly, but I'm going to do my best. And it's the fact that when someone does the bass notes, there's that growl to it. There's that the whole time that just rattles your bones. Geoff has somehow managed to perfect the art of singing in his chest voice or even singing high notes and somehow still bringing that same vibration through the whole thing. It's like a vocal rasp, but not. It's not giving Kim Kardashian talking. It's giving like something that's just so strong in him, and it's wild because it's so natural and feels so normal when he's doing those bass notes, but when it comes through in more of the chest voice, it's like, what the heck is that? And it's so freaking impressive.
Over hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea.
That's the thing. I need to collect my thoughts. I need to stop and take a breath. I need to fan myself because the bass is absolutely getting to. That's not the right fan. I don't even know where my bass fan is, but there's just there's the way that Geoff will just casually sing in the chest voice, and then just on the last note, just go whomp down into the bass. Every single time it gets me. It doesn't matter how many times I hear it, because for some reason I can never pick when he's going to do it. And so I'll just be vibing and I'll just be jamming like, oh yes, that sounds so whoop, there it is. And it's like when you forget there's an extra step when you're going down a flight of stairs and you have that, oh my gosh, that's there. It's like that kind of a feeling. It's like when you go down a really steep water slide and you have that moment of free fall. That is when Geoff does those vocal slides, that is what my body experiences every damn time. And I'll never get used to it. I just have to get used to the fact that I'm never going to get used to it.
Many sorrows I have seen, but I don't regret, nor will I forget all who took that road with me.
He's just giving a masterclass in this one of how smoothly he can go from those bass notes, from those deep, crazy, dare I say gimmicky, not in a bad way, but like showing off kind of bass notes, and just how smoothly you can bring that back up into a normal singing register. It's just an absolute masterclass on how smooth that transition is, because it's one thing to be able to sing down that low and to be able to sing up here. It's another thing to be able to so easily, like, it's like the equivalent of flipping into falsetto and then singing normally. But being able to do a nice, slow, even transition up to falsetto is a talent all in itself. Geoff does that, but in reverse. He does that with bass and just wants to show off just how cleanly he can go from grumbling down low into my normal singing voice, back down into my deep stuff, back up into my... That's what this song has felt like. I feel like Geoff is doing a vocal yo-yo in front of us, and it's so impressive. How long did that go on for? Like, just... It did, like, equally, I know it's not that long. I know it's like 6 seconds, 7 seconds, maybe less. But it just feels like holding a bass note for that long. I listen to that kind of note and making that kind of sound. Realistically, I'm aware of the fact that he's doing it into a microphone. He is probably doing it a lot quieter and increasing that volume. I don't think that you could stand across a room from Geoff unmiked and he could do that note for that length of time and have it be that sustained. But if he can, that's insane. Because in my brain, at least, I imagine that the amount of air that it takes to make a growling bass note like that and have it sustained for that long, it's just so impressive.
I bid you all a very fond farewell.
Insane. What do you say at this point?
Hey y'all, Geoff here. Thanks for watching and subscribing. You're the best. If you'd like to join the names scrolling across your screen right now, get a look behind the scenes, early access to videos and music, and much, much more, head on over to Patreon and sign up for free today. Special thanks goes out to Huldra Draco, Blue Raven, Carl and Melanie Thomas, Jazzy UK, Debs Badger, Diane Holland, Jordy S., Juliana Livingston, Lori Templeman, Maria Almeida, Patricia Schumann, Reb Jesse, Sarah O, Tema Crumpley, and Asa M. Brun Leichenstahl. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I love getting to see all the setup that happened there. You know, this obviously took place at Patty Cake, and you get to see them literally wheeling set pieces through what looks like a shopping center, what I believe is a shopping center where Patty Cake is. It's just so cool seeing them set everything up. But what do you even say about this at this point? Geoff is just an absolute phenom. He's so good at what he does with his bass stuff. And like I said, it's either one of two things at this point. Both of them are equally impressive. It is either that you could put Geoff in a room, in a concert hall, unmiked, and he could do all that stuff as clearly and as impressively without a microphone as he does with one, which would be impressive in itself. Or it's the other side of that, in which he has gotten to the point where he understands his voice and he understands the editing and the miking and everything so perfectly that he knows the kind of little tricks and maneuvers and things that he can do with his mic, with his audio, with his setup to, you know, make it so that you can hold a bass note for this long because you just do it quieter to preserve air, whatever it may be. Whatever tricks or sorcery Geoff is using, it's just so impressive. I've been reacting to this guy for 3 years now, and I'm as impressed today as I always have been. He's incredible. Please jump in the link in the description, give the original video a like and a comment, and subscribe to Geoff and give him all the support. Support the original upload. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe to this channel. It helps out the channel so much. I can't even begin to tell you. And if you're able to, check me out over on Patreon. Over there, I do weekly polls for the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have yourself a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.